His real name was Ariel Sheinermann, the son of Russian Jews who emigrated to Palestine when it was a British mandate. Born in February 1928, the military became an early interest. Sharon went on to serve in the army for more than 25 years, retiring in 1972 with the rank of Major General. A year later, now calling himself Ariel Sharon, he was elected to the Knesset. In 1981, Sharon was appointed defense minister, providing the chance to return to his military roots. While serving in the Begin government, he was the architect behind peace in Galilee, the army's invasion of Lebanon in June 1982, pushing the troops all the way to Beirut. The PLO and its leader Yasser Arafat were forced out of Lebanon, putting a halt to attacks on Israel, but Sharon became the focus of rage across the Arab world. Hundreds of Palestinians were massacred by Lebanese Christian militia in Sabra and Shatila, two Israeli-controlled refugee camps. Sharon was subsequently forced to resign after a tribunal found him indirectly responsible for the killings for failing to foresee the massacre and intervene after it began. That would have been enough to finish many politicians' careers. Sharon, however, returned to the cabinet in 1996 under the right-wing coalition of Benjamin Netanyahu, having overseen a campaign to build Jewish settlements in the West Bank and Gaza. He was appointed foreign minister and put in charge of leading permanent status negotiations with the Palestinian Authority. When Ehud Barak was elected prime minister in 1999, Sharon became the head of the Likud Party. Shortly afterwards, he was accused of helping to spark the Second Palestinian Uprising when he visited the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in East Jerusalem. Not long after beating Barak to the post of Prime Minister in 2001, his government approved the creation of the controversial barrier that separates Israel from the West Bank. Within 2 years, Sharon introduced a bitterly opposed plan to withdraw from the Gaza Strip and parts of the West Bank. All the while, he remained committed to the US-sponsored Roadmap peace plan. But the Gaza pullout was condemned by many within his own Likud party, and he fell out with settlers whose cause he'd previously championed. Despite opposition from settlers and their supporters, the withdrawal from Gaza went ahead in September 2005. He won international praise for ending 38 years of Israeli military rule in Gaza, though he vowed never to relinquish much larger settlements in the occupied West Bank. At home, the fallout from the withdrawal continued with mounting opposition from Likud rebels in parliament. They accused Sharon of betraying the settlers. In the face of growing hostility from some within the party, Sharon resigned from Likud. He said he no longer wanted to have his hands tied while pursuing his diplomatic strategy with the Palestinians. To this end, he created a new centrist party, Kadima. But almost as soon as it met, he suffered his stroke. His chair remained empty at Kadima's first meetings. Kadima drew significant support away from Likud and attracted the likes of his former left-wing rival, Shimon Peres. It may be his most durable legacy.